Hello guys, this is Jonathan Steadman, and today guys, what I'll be doing is talk about top 10 reasons why we could just see Terry Davis dancing, and this is amazing to see him dancing. I just love it. This is just something awesome. This is like the best photo ever. Anyway guys, so today what you'll be talking about is why Windows 10 sucks. And I truly hate Windows 10, and many Linux users probably do agree with me. But this is like my opinion based, and if you love Windows 10 because I have no taste in operating systems, then please don't go and hate on me, because this is on my opinion based, and I don't mean any hate to you, okay? And I was joking about the no taste thing, but not really. Anyway guys, so one of the reasons why Windows is not good is because it's not open source, and this is one of the main reasons why I don't like Windows, is because I can't see its source code, I can't learn how it works, and the reason why it's a disadvantage is because in the source code they probably got like bunch of malware in there, there's a bunch of bugs in there and stuff like that, so there's probably like thousands of bugs in the operating system that makes it very slow to boot up to. So yeah, that's one of the disadvantages, is that it's not open source. That means we can't study how it works, and we can't modify it or change it or do whatever we want to, not given the freedom as much as in Linux. The second point is that we'll get forced updates, and these are so annoying. These are the most annoying thing that could ever happen to you. I had one earlier today, and it was just so annoying just seeing a forced update. Like, it's really annoying just always getting forced updates. Like, will pop up and say to you that we must update within that time, and it will just shut down and restart. And imagine you're actually rendering something, or actually is doing homework for college or for school, and then we'll just you just get a random restart, and then it just tells you that have to restart, and then it does restart while we're in middle of college work. It just can be very frustrating. Okay, the other point is that it's still on older hardware, and yeah, I had this on my Dell Optiplex 380 when I was trying to install Linux Mint onto a USB stick on this hardware, but guess what, how long it took for it to boot up? 5 seconds, 20 seconds you guys may think, or 30 seconds. No, it didn't took that long. It took me 20 minutes for it to fucking boot up. Sorry about my language, but I just had enough of Windows. But yeah, it takes a very long time for it to boot up on older hardware, and it's very slow when I had it. But I installed Linux and everything is run perfectly. Everything's running fast and smoothly. It's full of bugs. I had a bug earlier where it would just show up you know where that search bar is, where we could search up for different programs. It just showed up as a black box, and then I had to click on it again, and it actually did show up as a search bar again. So that was a bit annoying. But yeah, it's full of bugs, and blue screens of death is common, and that is so true. When I was like young, when I was like starting off college, I decided to have a Windows 10 PC just to do some programming with. So I was on Windows 10 for a very long time, until unexpectedly I had a blue screen of death, and it's just a software issue basically. It was like a corrupted system. I didn't install any viruses or anything like that. All I did was just did Python programming, but following some tutorials that Python programming, and then I just had a blue screen of death a week later. So yeah, it's just so annoying. Okay, the other thing about a disadvantage of Windows is that we're limited for customizations. That means that we're only limited to the garbage that Windows provides. On Linux Mint you can install whatever desktop environment you want. We're on GNOME instead. Go get GNOME. We don't want Cinnamon, we can uninstall Cinnamon and get a different desktop environment. We don't even need a desktop environment. We can be just fine without one. But it gives them more choice. It gives them more choice of what we can do with the system, more customizations. Okay, the other disadvantage is that it takes a long time to update. For me, it normally takes like 2 hours for it to update at least. But it takes a very long time, and I always get frustrated when it comes to updates. Okay, so the other disadvantage is that it's full of bloatware, such as Cortana. Who the hell uses Cortana? Nobody uses Cortana. Nobody cares about Cortana. That is an example of bloatware. Something that is useless. That is part of the system, and it's really useless piece of software that I would put it as a bloatware. So that would be a Cortana, for example. Cortana, because nobody uses that. Nobody cares about Cortana. She's gay. Okay, the nice thing about it is that Windows interface looks ugly, and I would agree with that, because if we go to Google and now search up for Windows 10, it looks so ugly that it's full of shit. So search up Windows, and then we'll see the interface for it. So it should load up in a minute. Yeah, and this is the interface. Look at that. And half of this is just ads. Half of this is just bloatware. So yeah, these are the ads on there. So half of it is ads. On this square part is ads. Over here is just where all programs are. So it's quite bloated. Yeah. It looks very old-fashioned now, doesn't it? Like, I prefer cinnamon look. This looks way better than this, to be honest. And this one has Cortana support, which I don't see a point of it. Maybe in a mobile phone, Cortana is great, but when it comes to desktop, I don't see a point of it. Okay, so the other disadvantage of using Windows is that Windows only care about money. And that's true. That is why Windows wants you to get TCP support hardware, because most older hardware does not have support for TCP, TCPM, or I don't know what it was again, but I don't really care. Is it TPM? TPM Windows? Ah, yeah, it's TPM. So they wanted to get a TPM 2.0 chip, which is pointless. And most older hardware, like Optiplex 380, don't have support for that. And that is really, really ridiculous, isn't it? Like, it's really, really stupid that they want to bring on this hardware for no reason. I just don't like TPM 2.0. Don't see a point of it. It's basically for a security reason, as you can see here. But it's not. It has nothing to do with security at all. It's just one useless piece of hardware, in my opinion. It's not going to do anything great. And for honest opinion, is that I think that Windows 11 is trying to get you to get a TPM 2.0 is because all the hardware can't get that, and that means that more people will go and buy a new computer. And I just truly disagree with that, because a TPM should be an optional hardware. It should be optional. It shouldn't be forced. And when they force this type of hardware on you, then this is not a good thing. I talk more about it here, but I just don't see a point of having it. Why do we need it? For better security? But we don't need it, because we have security already. That's why we get security updates. We don't need hardware, we need security updates. And that's it. As long as we always update the system, as long as we've got an antivirus, then we're fine. No need to buy a new hardware, a useless hardware inside a computer. Just get an antivirus. We should be fine. Always update with system. We don't need TPM. That's just so pointless. Don't see a point of it. Okay, so other disadvantage is that, yeah, that's basically it. But my experience with Windows is that I prefer Windows XP, to be honest. Windows XP was the best one. And yeah, this Windows XP is just the best. Okay. So yeah, guys, I'm going to talk about one more disadvantage about them, is that they can't make good softwares, good operating systems. And that's true, because every operating system that comes out is probably buggy. The best one that there was has to be either Windows XP or Windows 7. These two were the best ones that ever used. The rest are garbage. Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 11 are all garbage. And in my honest opinion, they're just getting worse and worse and worse. And I think that Windows is actually copying macOS now, aren't they? I think they are. I'm pretty sure they are copying macOS. Yeah, Windows 11 copying macOS. It's Windows 11 copying features Windows 11 features Microsoft copied for macOS. So yeah, that is proof that Windows 11 is copying from macOS, and I hope that they get a lawsuit because of how terrible the OS is. But yeah, this is how it looks now. Look at that. So this is now the center, like macOS, and there is this. Actually, does look more modern now. But look, recommended. Oh, I don't see a point of I've recommended there. Are these like recommended softwares and games and stuff like that we need to install or something? I don't know. But there's pictures here and stuff like that, so I don't know what they mean by recommended. Like all for files that you previously opened or something. I don't know. And I don't care because I don't want to use Windows 11. I'm a Linux user. So yeah, guys, that was the top 10 disadvantages of using Windows 10. Thanks guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, I see you guys next time. Bye.